Good morning, salutations, greetings. We're starting on a different screen today than we've started on our other days. And it's because I was getting ready to do some recording today, and I was like, Brooke, what meme shall we show? What are we going to try to do? I didn't know. I was doing a lot of setup on my end. Basically, on the days I record, I end up having to rebuild my entire setup, because it's right after D&D when I've carted my entire setup to somebody else's house. So cameras need to be reconnected, microphones need to be rebalanced. But so while I was setting that up, I'd gotten the game booted up, figuring I'd scroll through, and this popped up. I got a daily vlogging reward. It's Mushroom Tower. I like Mushroom Towers. I'm a simple man who likes Mushroom Towers and spells. So I got thinking, we'll do our Siege of Stros Mackay. Then I was like, nah, we've done that. But I do have a Mushroom Tower Tribunal that natively runs Vardvarks. Oh, we got a pig quest. Yeah, sure. So, we're going to take a quick look at that one. Once we can find it here. Oops, I clicked new deck. Not sure why I thought that was going to expand out my decks. Somewhere down here. Cards are for noobs. Goal of the deck? Remove my opponent's deck from existence. Double Soul Shred, triple Memory Wraith, Mushroom Tower to betray Soul Shred, actions galore, and because you can run out of bodies, Vardvarks. Vardvarks. That's all I have to say. So, let's go ahead and take this to the ladder. Now, unlike other decks we've taken to the ladder before, we're already got a legend rank. That's been my primary deck of legending, ranking my legend. So let's grab it and see how terribly it does. This is going to be interesting. Oh. I don't think I've ever taken this deck to ladder. That might not be true. We might have taken this deck to ladder when I was sitting in the snake. No, I just refilled my water. And whenever I do, water gets on the bottom of the stopper that prevents the cats from spilling my water all over the desk. And so when I drink, the stopper sits on my nose and it puts a drop of water there and just starts coming down. And I'm like, nope, nope, get off me. Get off me, drop of water. Alright. Let's keep Piercing Twilight. Throw the others back. Well, that is a 2-drop. Mechanar's Will might actually come in handy here, but Dagoth typically plays bigger boys.
I am death on silent wings.
Interesting, and it's running Dunmer Nightblade. See if Pointy Wall can help us here.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
A hawk from your house. My blade is yours.
Alright, check a Harpy at the problem.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Speak, citizen.
What are we up against?
Shadow.
I don't think I've decided that.
Have you come to submit or come to die?
Ita Orion.
I mean, I'd like to kill it and all, but I have no way of dealing with it.
My skin shadow.
I kind of want that Mummify back.
We fight for the glory of lost Almeris.
That is what we can get rid of.
History shall remember this day.
No more of that.
Speak, citizen.
Now it's going to turn out that he also runs Moose. Skaven?
I only need one shot.
Ah. He wants to deal some damage. I'm gonna let him. I kind of want to have 2 runes destroyed anyway, so that we can get some cards.
Their shot. This might be handy.
Five, 6, 7, 8. We do this first. There's our tower. We're gonna seek to get that out next turn. Dushnik could come down.
They missed their shot.
I mean, honestly, not what I was expecting, but I should have known it was coming. Just gonna play it. Just gonna play it. Block Swift Strike.
They missed their shot. I want to be an assassin, like Naryu. Charge to me.
Alright. So we're gonna Mechanar's will this. I should have tapped that first, stolen it, sacrificed,
I
traded.
will have my vengeance. I want to be an assassin, like Naryu.
Then I think we're going to double edict here. Because I could have, well, that still would have had to remove that, so it ended up being the same thing. Everything was dead. That makes me nervous that his play was to bolt face.
I am death on silent wings.
Play outside of Encano. Guard in both lanes. Deny the sword.
Is yours.
Oh, please play something else. No? Bummer.
At the ready.
Put down an extra guard. Gonna keep Cloud Rest.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
At the ready.
I have ways of dealing with a prophecy. And if he got a prophecy, I would have gotten a card draw off of that.
I keep a spare blade in my boot. I only need one shot. Keep your distance.
Alright, so we're gonna be doing a Firestorm in that lane.
Speak, citizen.
You're gonna take charge, aren't you? No, okay. Good. Got our fan. He's here to assist, guys. Guys, he's here.
There will be sweetmeats for this one tonight.
I lose my tower? No. Huh.
Speak, citizen.
That prevents him trying to rage clear the lane. Because if he rages on one of these, then whoever rages dies.
We must protect our stronghold.
Now I lose my tower. There it is.
To submit or come to die.
It's a Dawnbreaker.
I'll try to draw their fire.
17, 15, 20, 11, 12, 13. Alright, I don't have lethal anyway, so I'm not going to give him the card there. Top deck Fell the Mighty. Now we got to draw good or we're going to lose.
Going, yes.
What have we here?
Oh, nice of him to play that over here where I can murder it.
Your fear betrays you.
I forgot that our deck is supposed to remove slowly.
Going, yes.
I shouldn't have broken those runes. I should have just sat back on my laurels and let him be content at no cards per turn.
I'm here to assist.
Wrong lane there, buddy. I win. I win! Well, that's what I get for not having piloted it through a test deck. I forgot how it ran. And I played aggressive where I should have just sat on my laurels and kept removing things. We did get some Mushroom Tower value for a while, though. That was kind of cool. It scratched the itch I wanted to scratch when I played this deck. Alright. Gonna keep the Firestorm. I have a feeling that might end up being useful, and we're apparently starting with a Memory Wraith. Whether I like it or not. Rip cast into time. Now it's only banish a creature, not banish a stack. Not playing down the guard because I want to play that to oppose something. Honestly, not even oppose that.
The waters of life.
You will die where you stand.
So we should be relatively well suited to this. I am going to go ahead and just Firestorm that lane away. In preparation for piercing, twilighting, probably Treeminder. Well, ooh, no, we're gonna wait and see what he chucks. Elena? Yeah, she's gone. I'm not gonna let you Necro Elena back for removal.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Then again, I could just, punch a Memory Wraith. Since there's no other Elenas we can remove, I'll wait until I can hit like a Brotherhood Assassin or something. Venom Tongue might be a good pull. No more Venom Tongues? He's either got the others, or there are no others. He's not Singleton because there were 2 camels.
I will keep the amulet safe from harm.
No more of that. He gone. Are camels worth... Well, I can't banish them. Probably are, given this camel cycle that's going to go on. A lot of lethals in there. Is it worth casting? No, he's going to have bigger stuff. I'll use this, though. Runs debilitate. Alright. I will bump him a little bit.
Let's heat things up.
I was afraid he might have had a Skaven. Oh, and you do have another one of those. Alright, so let's just get rid of that. And we're gonna cycle Mage's Trick, gain some health back. That's a perfect cast target, because then I don't have to worry about a Parth loop. Parth be gone. Now sold in a store near you. And that wasn't a Parth shout.
I do not fear death.
If he wants to use a crossbow or something for that trade, he's more than welcome to.
To oblivion. Behold my power.
Vigilant Giant. Just chuck that wall down. There's the shouts. Fortunately, I don't mind taking some damage here. You didn't want the Necro back? Alright, Super Camel it is. there going to be an Alduin in this? You run Mummify, huh? Card. Something nice, please.
We fight for the glory of lost Almeries.
I will take a Mage's Trick. And promptly scrub that discard pile clean. We're in a lot of we're going to take a lot of damage here. We found all 3 of our Cloud Rests. Have not found a Mage's Tower or Mushroom Tower. It was going to make me overdraw, or would if I wouldn't get a Prophecy Javelin.
You swim in deep waters.
Are you going to Archer's Gambit and murder my dudes? What are we looking at? Gonna want to clear this.
This might be. I'll try to draw their fire. History shall remember this day.
Alright, so we've taken more damage than I would have liked. And he's just saving up for a rage. Which is also something I don't like. So maybe next turn I'm going to throw this into the camel just to get rid of it. But it's not going to take much for him to be able to unstoppable rage break through on 10 health. Hey, Dargon. Now, I do need to send a couple people face here. I am gonna...
For old Almeries.
I'm not gonna trade Iron off.
Hardly a challenge. I'm ready for you.
You're gonna trade here. You're gonna go face. We're gonna hit the top 15 cards of his deck are gonna go bye-bye.
Careful there, friend. For old Almeries. A clash for the ages. I'll try to draw their fire.
Just upping the health on something in that lane. How far did we get into our deck without Mushroom Tower? Third of the way through the deck? There's the rage incoming. That's 6 breakthrough per creature. Minus health, yeah. Yep, even if we had been at 21, we'd still been dead. The problem about not finding Mushroom Tower early. We'll do one more. Win or lose. We might lose all 3 of these. That's completely honest. That's a possibility. It's not necessarily a competitive deck. But I enjoy it. Scout, huh? I'm gonna keep the blade. With Ring, I can play that on turn 3. There's Mushroom Tower. Alright. No Shadowfens. Just Shadowfen's not a card you should consider running in your deck. Nope, never. Shadowfen's evil.
I slay the unworthy.
Watch yourself now.
So we've got our puzzle pieces, Mushroom Tower and Soul Shred.
Should have been more worthy.
Slay Scout. Alright.
Face me, you dog.
Do I respect the Old Velothis to get rid of all of them? I don't think so. I'd like to see a Shadowfen come down, and then I get to trade with the Shadowfen, or remove the Shadowfen, and then banish all Shadowfens. Question is how I can bait a Shadowfen out.
I will keep Sothasil's people alive.
Alright, Galening something in. And do I respect this and need to remove it?
Repel the Outlanders.
The later it gets in the game, the more inclined I am to say yes. Do we punch Soul Shred next turn to try to nuke his Galen copies of stuff? 2, 3, 4. Slay Dargan. Let's set up for a Soul Shred. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 times 2 is 12. Our goal is going to be to hit as many of those Galen creatures as possible. This is unless he gives me something to trade with.
Steal from folks who ain't using it. That's the key.
You evolved Velothi. I'm like, there's nothing in your graveyard for you.
Go no further.
I will have your head.
Alright. I've got plenty of guards, so I'm not too worried about this becoming an issue. He doesn't have enough in the graveyard for Falkreath to be immediately worrying.
I wasn't looking for trouble.
Another Mushroom Tower. I've got guards I can throw down. I've got an Edict.
A little distraction might prove useful.
Gives us some trade opportunities.
You can't defeat me.
That's an Edict target.
Your fear betrays you.
Go no further.
Face me, you dog.
No more of those. He's going to be able to get two things from his graveyard. So a Serpentine and an Old Velothi. But I'm looking at lethal in this lane, so he's now got to worry about me. Which is where I wanted to be. Still have a guard.
What you've got, hero.
That doesn't change the combat math. I think it's going to be GG. We will never know if Soul Split helped us. But in my mind, it did. Well, if you're playing all Velothi, there's nothing you've got. Like, I was thinking maybe he's got a Squish to try to clear this. But then it's still lethal. 2, 2, 2, 4.
I slay the unworthy.
Why wouldn't you double trade? I don't know.
Go no further.
Alright, so I said we might lose all three. We didn't. It worked out. We won one. Somehow. So, with that, it's been fun. Things I'm supposed to tell you. We stream every day except Wednesday. Friday is D&D. All the old D&D can be found here on our YouTube channel. I mean, you're kind of already in the spot. Twitter is linked below. Twitter has our cats, and I give, I won't say daily updates, but regular updates on various things going around via photos and posts. So, check in, hit me up in my DMs. And decks. Decks are in our legend decks, also linked below. If you go ahead and follow that, you'll be able to get access to this deck, as well as many of the others we have run on this channel, and plenty that we haven't. So, thank you, best of vibes to you, see you on the ladder.